Alright, welcome gamers. This is Bebopdragon, leader and founder of the Dragons of the Black, the DOBX, Rockstar's social club, GTA 5 online gaming crew. That title will be shortened soon. This is my second take. Once again, it crashed at the very last sentence, very last word when I hit stop. So I'm going to try to refine it and make advantage of take two. Use take two. So this weekend, once again, is all about physics experimentation before online. It is about learning the difference between what is safe height to jump, what is really like how the physics of gravity work alone, with your body alone, are so much of a gameplay changer than playing Grand Theft Auto 4 or Red Dead Redemption. Although Red Dead Redemption had a very strong likeness, I'm afraid that this one has just a feel that is so much better. Like when your character happens to jump from fence top to fence top. Like jumping on thin little 2x4s on the top in this game. Or jumping and hitting the fence at the waist instead of the right spot and flipping over head first. It's like you have, at least shoulder, elbow, wrist, ankle, knee, hip, torso, neck, and head as separate pivot areas in this game for punching, shooting, and more than anything, physical falling and sliding. We saw in the last episode with Franklin, him slipping down a hill while attacking the cultists. Simple angle and descent. I've noticed playing the game that when it rains, the dirt becomes mud, and that changes the traction of vehicles, but also on foot, including the character at the time I was playing, Trevor, sinking in the mud and slowing his running ability down to almost a walk. Very beautifully done. Bravo once again, Rockstar. Amazing game. Greatest game ever made. Engine and done wise and story wise as well. It would be amazing to see this engine be taken to other genres like Red Dead Redemption eventually, or even a medieval game from Rockstar. But I can also say that I see a very strong likeness of a zombie DLC coming out for this. So there we see me doing the jump and shoulder butt. Oh! That's for PlayStation players, it's running with X or holding X, square for jump, and then circle. Now this shoulder headbutt will do damage to you and takes your vest off slightly, but it also can hit groups of people and knock them down as a crowd buster via Assassin's Creed's shoulder run. Now in this video we're going to have Michael going into a buzzard and basically doing some aerial combat. So here we have Michael hopping into the buzzard. This is a paid-for buzzard on his bot helipad. I have finished my main story mode of the main heist, last heist, and most of my characters have 25 to 45 million. So I pretty much just buy everything and don't care. Or I can buy something without saving and try it. And boom, goes the dynamite. Now, the buzzard and the laser jet are basically the two aerial assault vehicles that have weapons of their own. The weapons are identical. Heat-seeking missiles that lock onto targets, as well as a Vulcan, I'm not sure on the cow, miniguns. Now, the difference in these two flying assault vehicles is two major things. One, the helicopter, of course, can hold more than one person. I'm not sure if the laser can hold two, but I have a feeling that it can only hold one. Now, the buzzard here can hold at least two, maybe four, and from there, it's also got the same guns. Now, the other strong weak points of this vehicle comparison is that the jet basically can go super fast, straight, sharp, tight, wide turns, and go much higher altitude, much faster. Also, easily outmaneuver missiles coming toward it. Now, speed-wise, can pretty much outdo them. Now, That being said, that becomes its instant weakness. It zooms past the target, and these missiles aren't, a guaranteed hit. So occasionally it would be smart to think where it's going to be the more delivery service vehicle. Do I need to go in fast and do it and then turn around, maybe make it a dart? Or do I need to be able to land on a roof, land on a street, drop off some troops? So there we saw the doors. The buzzer can definitely hold 2 in the back. And what gun limitations are on it are unknown yet. You may be able to fire the RPG like Lester does in one of the missions. Who knows? Online's just a day and a half away, so we're all going to know very soon. So you have the weaknesses and strong points of both vehicles are basically the other one's strong and weak points. That being said, there are so many other vehicles for the sky. None of the planes really are going to have the ability to attack or do much, of course, unless the Spitfire comes back out. But they can deliver parachuters, which can shoot now, throw sticky bombs, drops somebody up way high altitude. They're dropping from a parachute way above everyone else sticky bombs, raining sticky bombs. They basically throw all of them out, wait a few seconds, and then detonate. And whether they're mid-air, on the ground, or stuck on you, boom. So, there's so many different strategies. Here we see Michael zooming in on the noose building. I saw it from a distance, so I zoomed in because it's noose. If you're going to shoot somebody, might as well shoot them. Also, a replacement buzzard could be found on the roof. And this basically is just me practicing physics of flying, getting good, training for GTA Online. It is its own entity, its own game, to grow and be more of a MMO diverse game. So here we see Michael jumping out, narrowly escaping crushing from the buzzard, speeding down. And this is all going extreme fast, chaos for the speed online could be against a human opponent. I don't want to go slow and dainty and be like taking my time and trying to be sneaky. I've done a lot of that over the last week or so, and I do train like that as well. But the videos are much more fun to see, like all balls to the walls, guns going, right? Right. New climbing, new sliding, new falling, new ladder. The ladder upgrades are amazing. Everything, of course, has just been upgraded amazingly and is beautiful. So it's always good when you hit square to make sure you got a parachute icon. I have jumped out of some planes without a parachute. I do not understand why. Maybe it's not a length in the chopper, length in the plane. I do not know. So action cam is a great way to get some peripherals while you're in the air. And if you don't feel safe flying in the city, this is GTA 5. You can go fly anywhere, online as well. Don't fly over water and think you can just jump in like GTA 4. Splat goes the body that hits the concrete. Water. Ooh. So you can see here a lot of bumping and grinding. The choppers are much sturdier. Pay attention to the sounds it makes in the smoke. Its rotors and main propeller will putter out and stall. You'll hear your player, probably online, say the same similar stuff as a car braking, like please start, come on. Oh, a little slow-mo. One shot. One kill. Second one never even reached it. Now, Michael's slow motion bullet time is amazing for catching these amazing explosions. I really haven't played him as much, and starting to regret it. Yep, day and a half left to train. I'm gonna train with all of them. Now, the special abilities are not supposed to carry online, but you'll be able to call in Michael and Trevor and Franklin and Lester. So there'll be a way to use them in a different aspect. Well, that's all for today, and stay tuned for episode 6, which is going to have some underwater and some marine work. Ciao.